There's a prevailing myth that gaining residency in Mexico is out of reach for retirees due to financial solvency requirements. It's a topic shrouded in misunderstandings and misinformation. Mexico has become an increasingly popular retirement destination for expatriates, largely due to its favorable climate, rich culture, and relatively low cost of living. However, many potential retirees are deterred by the assumption that Mexico's residency requirements demand financial solvency that is beyond their means. Firstly, it's important to unpack what financial solvency means in the context of obtaining Mexican residency. Financial solvency, in this case, refers to the ability of an individual to support themselves economically without the need for employment in Mexico. The Mexican government requires proof that individuals seeking temporary or permanent residency have a steady source of income or significant savings to ensure they won't become a financial burden to the state. The myth suggests that this solvency requirement is prohibitively high, but this is often overstated. The reality is that the Mexican government has put in place a tiered system that can accommodate various income levels. For temporary residency, the financial requirements are less stringent than many might believe. Typically, applicants are required to demonstrate a steady monthly income over the past 6 months that is roughly equivalent to 300 times the current minimum wage in Mexico, or to show a bank balance that maintains an average monthly balance of about 5,000 times the minimum wage over the past 12 months. For permanent residency, the income or savings requirements are indeed higher, aiming to demonstrate that the individual will not need to work during their stay in Mexico. However, the exact figures are subject to change and can vary depending on the consulate or embassy through which one applies. Additionally, many people don't realize that owning property in Mexico can also potentially lower the financial solvency requirements for residency. If a retiree invests in Mexican real estate, this investment can be factored into the financial solvency evaluation, reducing the amount of monthly income or savings needed to qualify. It's also worth noting that the cost of living in many parts of Mexico is quite low compared to the United States, Canada, and much of Europe. This means that a retiree's existing pension, social security benefits, or other retirement income may go much further in Mexico than in their home country. Retirees often find that their income, which may seem modest by their home country's standards, allows for a comfortable and sometimes even luxurious lifestyle in Mexico. Furthermore, there's the aspect of healthcare. Mexico's public healthcare system is generally quite affordable, and many residents choose to complement it with private health insurance, which is also typically more affordable than comparable plans in the US. This can significantly reduce the overall cost of living for a retiree, further diminishing the financial burden and contributing to solvency. Another point to consider is the role of professional advice. Consulting with a legal expert or a residency specialist can help navigate the application process more effectively. These professionals are familiar with the nuances of the immigration system and can provide guidance tailored to an individual's financial situation. In dispelling the myth, it's crucial to gather information from reliable sources, like the official Mexican government website or reputable immigration consultants. The regulations and requirements can also change, so keeping up to date with the latest information is essential for those considering retirement in Mexico. Lastly, it's essential to look beyond the numbers and consider the overall benefits of retiring in Mexico. The country offers a rich cultural experience, beautiful landscapes, a favorable climate, and a welcoming community of expatriates and locals alike. For many retirees, the move to Mexico has proven not only financially feasible but also life-enriching. So, for those retirees who have dismissed the idea of Mexican residency due to financial solvency concerns, it might be time to take another look. With the right information and perhaps some professional guidance, retiring in Mexico could be a surprisingly attainable and rewarding option.